Hey everyone, my name is Bailey Wilson, and I would be in business casual attire right now, like our rubric states, but I waited till last minute to do the assignment, and so I'm just now getting off work. I'm a manager at Pizza Hut in Luverne, and as you can see, I'm still here. But at least I was honest about the late assignment part. But on to talking about anthropology. Reading the assigned text and researching different dialects that individuals use throughout the nation was very interesting. While researching, I came across words and phrases that I've never heard before, and as a young adult, I thought I knew everything. Slang can be used in any situation and is normally heard more than it is seen. It can also be considered informal English. The first part of our question states, what kinds of questions could you pose about how colloquial dialects draws boundaries between different groups of people? One question I would ask myself is, how did different generations look at colloquial dialects? We all know that we may not look at the meaning of a word exactly how our grandparents would look at it. Back in the day, we heard sayings like, don't have a cow, which really meant for us to calm down as kids. Slang has evolved over the years in many ways. To my adorable little grandmother, the word hip meant fashionable in her day, and now people refer to the word hipster instead, meaning a self-aware, artsy person. Many a times before, I have had to explain what some words and phrases mean to my grandparents because it is not something they are familiar with. They don't have the same type of slang that we use nowadays. The second part of our question reads, what kinds of questions could you pose about how colloquial dialects enhance or build on distinguish between social groups, social classes, ethnicities, and etc. I believe the different social classes use different types of colloquial dialect. You wouldn't hear a highly educated or high-class person talking all southern and country and using y'all and, as we would say, redneck talk. It is very often that you hear a highly educated or higher class person speaking very proper, unlike the language that a lower person may use. You may not even hear high-class individuals who use slang. You may also hear different organizations or even gay groups use their own ideas of words and phrases. You see a lot of this in movies, in books, in videos, especially on YouTube, You hear a lot of slang in songs now on the radio, but as you know, living in the South, we're going to hear a lot of slang anywhere we go. But that's my perspective on the question that we had. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts as well as my speech, and thank you for listening.